4 early and then get within 1. Was it kind of just a sense of too little, too late for you guys tonight?
Yeah, we battled the whole game. It's always tough when you get down early, especially when they hit home runs. It takes a little bit of momentum away from us. But we fought, hung in there. May's home run was a big one, gave us a chance, and had a little bit of a rally there going in the 8th inning and just couldn't punch through.
Solo shots aren't normally something that are going to kill you, but for there to be 3 of them and then with the 2 outs, what did you make of that?
Yeah, all their runs came with 2 outs. As for a pitcher, that's a little demoralizing. Randy hung in there after that and gave us a couple scoreless innings. Helped our bullpen out. Outside of the 2 outs, he was pretty good, but with 2 outs, he kind of struggled.
I was going to ask you about that, how frustrating that is. I mean, that's something Randy has been better at.
Yeah, it's usually something that he's really good at, and he was better at it later in the game. It was just the solo shots, and then it's natural. You give up some home runs, you don't want to give up another one. You walk the next guy, and then sooner or later that guy comes around on a C&I single in the middle. So part of pitching, it's not easy, it's tough, especially against a team like that. It's got a great lineup. Anybody in their lineup can do some damage. So he fought hard. Kept stuck with it. Very proud of how Randy finished the game.
It was another game where you guys did a bunch of other stuff really well, including your defense. If you could speak to that.
Yeah, we played our tails off. It was awesome defense. Made a lot of great plays. Kept us in the game. We did everything. In the game that we could have done to stick with them. Outside of getting that big hit in the 8th inning. So, proud of how the ball club played tonight. We didn't get a win, but we're playing it the right way. They're showing up every day. They showed up with a lot of energy in the dugout today. Feel good about us going forward.
What are you seeing out of Jackson's at bats right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to what we've kind of talked about all year. It's just a little bit over aggressive probably, and it's one of those situations where like I'm gonna be really stingy right here. Then he takes one down the middle, and then the next one he swings that in the dirt. And it's don't swing, and then all of a sudden you're swinging. He's working his butt off. Behind the scenes to try to get better at that, to fix that, work on his swing and work on his swing decisions. But at the moment, he's having a tough time.
For him to kind of do what he's done defensively this year, obviously that play in the center, despite how pronounced the struggles have been offensively, what does that say?
Yeah, he's had a great season other than hitting. He's played great defense and he's ran the base really well. I think he's 10 for 10 in steals. And it's his 3rd or 4th home run robbery. We feel really good with him playing center field, and we believe it's just a matter of time before he starts, swinging with the hot bat. And he's just struggling right now, but we're behind him and we got his back.